What's up guys, MGH here. Welcome to Season 5 of my Bournemouth Road to Glory career mode. I am so excited right now. However, as you can tell by the title, this really is Mission Impossible right now. We've got the financial takeover. Thank you so much for voting in the last episode. And a lot, and I mean a lot of people voted. We're talking over 10,000 people in the first 12 hours. And I think last time I checked it about an hour ago, it was 91% in favour of getting the financial takeover. So a billionaire has invested in Bournemouth for this Champions League season, our debut in the Champions League. So this is how the team is looking at the beginning of Season 5. Obviously, we have lost Zuma. He's gone back to Chelsea. And we've lost Koeman as well. He's gone back to Barcelona. So we're looking a bit light. So I'm thinking I don't really want to sell too many players, although there are a couple there that I'm looking to move on. One of them being Moore. I think maybe his time's up. 25 years old now. He's just not growing, and it's winding me up. And I think Ranty as well. I think Ranty is going to be going because I have my eye on a new striker. So those two will definitely be going. Marchioni and Amati, I'm going to be loaning them out short term and then bringing them back straight away because they're glitched. They are not growing and I want them to. You guys have suggested that I do this. I'm going to do it. So short-term loan for those guys and bring them back after a couple of days. Otherwise, it's just bringing in new players. And I'm looking for a striker. I'm looking for a right midfielder. You guys know who it's going to be. I'm looking for a new central midfielder and definitely a new defender. So let's take a look at my targets and the money that I've got to spend. And here it is, guys. Now, you're probably looking at thinking, 70 million, that's more than enough to get 4 players. Well, one of those players is going to be extremely expensive. Pretty much half of my transfer budget will be gone on one player. And you guys know who that is, and that is Legion. But I promise to you right now, guys, he is my priority. I've wanted him for, I think it's 3 seasons now. We're going to get him. We have 6 players on the shortlist. Mbo from Newcastle. I know he's 81 rated. We scouted him last season. We've got Zambrano, the free transfer legend on career mode this year. You can pick him up because he's only got 12 months remaining on his contract in the first season. So you can sign him up for free for next season. And he's brilliant. He's pacey. He's got everything you want in a centre-back. We've got Emre Can. He's only got 12 months left. Not 11 yet. So definitely interested in looking at him. We then have Legion, who we will be scouting first to make sure that we get the right valuation, if that makes sense. We've then got Højbjerg from Bayern Munich as well. So 2 youngsters from Bayern Munich that I'm very interested in signing. And Danny Welbeck. Now, a lot of people are going to think, why? Why Danny Welbeck? Can I just remind you, he was insane in my Arsenal career mode at the beginning of FIFA 15. And I think he fits my play style with Bournemouth. I think he'll be a great addition. We're now going to scout these players, get their value, have a look at their stats and decide who we're going for. I have to pick 1 centre-back from these 3. I'm not going to be able to afford 2. And then I'm going to try and sign those 3 players as well. It really is mission impossible. Well, that was quick. Sheffield United have offered to take Amati on a short-term loan. Obviously, I'll be recalling him quite soon, so he will then effectively be fixed. I'm not sure if it's actually going to work, but it's worth trying it. So he can go to Sheffield and we'll bring him back very soon. Now, this is interesting because Silva, I don't really want to sell him. However, his stamina bothers me. And if we're bringing in Legion, I can alternate between Legion and Richie. I'm not really going to need Silva. So it's Arsenal who want to buy him back effectively, because obviously I took him from Arsenal. I'm going to counter offer 9. Whoa, actually, hang on. He must be worth more than that. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of Arsenal here. I'm going to counter offer 12.5 million. Unfortunately, though, Wellington Silva's form isn't great. It's just okay, which will bring down his value a little bit. They have come back with 8 million. I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with that, but like I said, am I going to need him? If Arsenal aren't prepared to pay more than, say, 10 million, I don't think any other clubs will. And you know what? I think I might bite the bullet and take this now. I think it could come in handy, guys. 8 million is a lot of money. It's 45,000 per week we save on his contract. Go straight into the Legion deal. So I'm going to do this. Don't be mad at me. It's going to work out. I promise, guys. I promise you. I hope it works. So Moore is one of my many centre-backs that I've got already at the club. He's the worst one. I've already said I want to sell him, so I'm going to try and cash in on him here. 2.5 million from West Ham. I'm hoping they'll do that. And now that all the players are scouted, I can see all of their stats. Oh, hang on. Højbjerg isn't fully scouted yet, but I can see how good he is. I mean, holy shit, he would be brilliant. And he's only got 12 months left remaining on his contract, so I could pick him up cheap. So definitely interested in him. But really, I need to focus on centre-back, especially because Liam Moore is being sold now. Well, I will try and sell him. Anyway, we'll see how much we get for him. So Mbo here, 81 rated. He's got incredible pace. He's really tall, 6'4". But I just don't like his skill attributes. I like my defenders to have a bit of good ball control and a good pass on him. He doesn't. Let's have a look at Zambrano. He's got pace, he's got strength, he's got good stamina, and he is 6'1", so still pretty tall. And he is a much better player on the ball. Look at that, short passing, 74, ball control, 73. And of course, Emre Can. I mean, you can't go wrong with Emre Can at centre-back. The only thing is I feel he's a little bit wasted. I'd want to play him in midfield, to be honest. But this guy, I mean, he's got some serious skills. 4-star skiller, centre-back. It's just wrong. And to be honest, 78 rated, I can do better. I think Zambrano is a perfect choice. So let's go ahead and make an offer here. So QPR would be looking at 8.9 to 10.1 million. So I'm going to go in with a slightly lower offer. I think maybe 7 million. Now for the big one, guys. Legion. My name is Jeff, as we will say, I'm sure, many times in this series. This guy has potential to be special. We've seen his stats before. I'm not even going to bother talking about him. We are just going to sign him. I'm going to offer straight cash. I don't have anyone to offer up. I was going to try Silva, but he's gone now. So we're just going to absolutely go for it, guys. 33.5 to 52.4. I'm going to go in with a pretty generous offer. I think I'm going to start off at 30. It's under what they're asking for. Again, like I have done with Zambrano, they might be tempted, but I doubt it. I think we're looking at 40. Now I'm going to make an offer for a midfielder that I've got my eye on, and that is Højbjerg. Really excited to see how good he would be in this team. I mean, I could offer up a central defensive midfielder. I do have two. I've got Karachan, and I've also got, where is he? O'Kane. But I think I might just keep hold of my players. I need squad depth. We've got a busy season ahead with lots of competitions, and I've got money, so I don't really need to be selling my my lesser players, if that makes sense. My squad depth is important, so I'm going to go straight in with a pretty cheap offer of 5 million. He's got, well, 1 year left. He should go cheap. Holy shit, Danny Welbeck, 21 to 26 million pounds. That's quite a lot of money. But he's 82 rated. He would score me a lot of goals. And look at this. He was the league leader in assists last season. So we're getting a really good squad player here. And I think he'd win me a lot of games. So I'm going to make an offer for him as well. I'm going to go in with pretty much his value here. 15.5 million. And just see what Arsenal say. And now, guys, the game begins. 4 players, all in one go. So Bayern are the first club to get back to me about some of the offers I've made. They want 9.5 for Højbjerg, so maybe 7.5 I can get there. But for Jeff Legion, they want 43. So we're going to do him first. I told you it would be very expensive, but we've got the cash. I'm going to add 5 million. Let's see if they'll accept 35. Again, I doubt it, but it's worth trying because, you know, a few million really does help in a few deals when you're wrapping up the window. Let's try 7.5 for Højbjerg. And if they still want more, then I will add Karachan into the deal and we'll just keep O'Kane as my other CDM. West Ham are only prepared to pay 1.6 million. I'm going to cut my losses. I'm going to do the deal now because we will be bringing in a centre-back. So let's do this now. So QPR rejected my 7 million offer for Zambrano. I'm going to go back in with 9 million. They completely rejected it. They didn't say how much they wanted. They just said, nope, he's too valuable, go away. So 9 million, let's hope that's enough. Oh my God, Arsenal want 24.5 million for Welbeck. There's no way I'm paying that. There's no way I'm paying that much. So I'll go back in with 19.5. The most I will pay for him is 21, I would say, around that. Oh my God, yes! Yes! Bayern, oh, thank you. That is, I'm getting a really good deal here, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. 35 million for a 21 rated 82-year-old. 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. You know the stats. That is a bargain. Let's sign him up if he wants to join Bournemouth from Bayern. We haven't even thought about that. I'm going to straight up offer him 20% per goal. I'm going to give him his 4 years, crucial first team player, 90,000 per week. But I bet you I'm going to have to pay probably about 120,000 per week in the end. I think he'll reject this first offer, but it's worth a try. And QPR want 9.5. They're being a bit stingy here. For 500k, they're prepared to say no. So we're going to just pay it up. I think Zambrano would be a really good addition. 81 rated centre-back. It's just what I need. 7.5 is not enough for Højbjerg. He is 78 rated, by the way. We finally got his scout report, so definitely worth getting him for this kind of money. I'm going to add Karachan into the deal and just hope that that's enough. If not, I think I'll still pay it. 9.5 million for a young player like Højbjerg who turns into one of the best midfielders in the game. It's a no-brainer. And Arsenal have rejected the other offer I made of 19.5 million. So I'm going to go to my limit. 21 million is the most I'm prepared to pay for Welbeck. If they say no, I'll have to really think about this. Finally, we have an offer from Coventry City saying that they'll take Marchioni on short-term loan. So again, he's broken, he's not growing. We're going to loan him out, call him back, and hopefully that's going to fix him and he'll start to grow. So I'm happy with that. And there you go, I'm not surprised. Legion has declined the contract, so we'll go up by 10. We'll do 100,000, 20%, 4 years, crucial first team player. Let's see what he says. And there we have it, guys. QPR have accepted 9.5. I'm going to give him a 2-year contract because max I'm going to do another 2 seasons, probably just 1. So that'll be fine. We'll give him his crucial first team player. And again, I'm just going to sweeten the deal. Hopefully he's going to join. Okay, so pretty much Arsenal are not happy. They won 24.5. So I thought about it. This is my final offer, 21 million plus Ranty. I tell you what, actually no. I think because we're kind of starting this deal again, I'm going to put Ranty in the deal. He's worth 3.4. I'm actually going to bring my my money part of the deal down a bit. So maybe 19 million would be enough. Let's give it a try. Okay, mixed emotions right now because Bayern have accepted 7.5 plus Karachan for Højbjerg. So that deal is going to go through, I hope. But Legion has declined again. So we're going to go to 110,000. I still don't know if he's going to accept this. I think it's going to be 120 in the end. But we'll keep going up in tens. I think that's probably the best way to do this. Let's see if he accepts this one. But let's do the Højbjerg deal now. So if I'm pronouncing that wrong, by the way. And I sound like shit anyway with this cold. So it probably sounds really stupid. 60,000, 4 years, crucial first team player. Sweeten the deal. It doesn't seem to affect anything except from make them happier to sign it. Submit the offer. Oh, okay, I see. So Arsenal were only prepared to let Welbeck go unless it was the right money or they were offered another striker in an exchange deal. And there you go. They're going to get Ranty if this deal goes through. So I'm happy to pay the 130k per week for Danny Welbeck. It's a little bit expensive, but it is affordable. I think we should go ahead with this, but I won't do this deal until the others have gone through because the striker role is my least priority right now. I want to get Legion in, I want to get Højbjerg in, and Zambrano, obviously. And here we go, guys. The first signing of Season 5 is a top quality centre-back. Zambrano, welcome to the club, bro. I'm so happy we've got him. 9.5 million as well. I think that's pretty cheap. I wasn't wrong, was I? This really is going to be mission impossible, especially these two guys. They're taking a big step down from Bayern to Bournemouth, which I understand. So Højbjerg has declined. We're going to offer him a little bit more. I think we're going to have to just really go out here and give him, well, probably 80,000. But we'll go with 70 to see if he accepts that. And we're going to go back in for Legion once again. I reckon he'll take 120. So, well, I hope he does. Because if he doesn't, I am going to run out of money. And I won't be able to sign him up. So he is the priority here. I will sign him. Whether it takes 150k or not, I will do this. Wait, I'm really confused. Wasn't he on 60,000? And now he's on 70. What? I'm so confused. Okay, maybe I'm just going mental. I'm going to have to look back when I'm editing this. But I was pretty sure Højbjerg was on 60,000 and now it says he's on 70. So there's some sort of glitch there. Or like I said, I'm going mental. So we'll offer 80 and crucial first team player. That's a lot of money, but he's probably worth it. So things are getting a little bit hairy, guys. I am running out of money if I want to sign Legion, Welbeck, Højbjerg. We've already got Zambrano. So I am going to ask for some money just in case they all come at one go and I need to sign them up and I don't have enough money. It'll be done already. So I'm going to request 3 million and I'm going to say I will qualify for the Europa League. So that's top 5. We can do that, I'm sure. Reach round 16 in the Cup and reach the group stage in the Champions League. So all you would need to do is qualify by beating this random team we've got coming up. So I'm going to submit that request, and in the next episode I will be showing you whether we get the money and whether we sign the other 3 signings. So if you could smash the like button on this episode, I do appreciate it. Wow, this is getting tense and I'm so excited to find out what's going to happen. So submit request and I'll see you in the next episode.